Hi everybody, welcome back to Fall Food Fridays. This is our last episode and it's November, so that means it's the perfect time of the year to start cooking with cranberries, and it's also that time of the year when you start planning for your holiday entertaining. So today we're going to be making a delicious cranberry bread and also a really nice cranberry punch. So this cranberry bread recipe is adapted from a Martha Stewart recipe. Here's a book we have with more of her new recipes if you're interested. So let's get started. All right, so for our first step, what we're going to do is we're going to preheat our ovens to 350 degrees. The next step is we're going to take a loaf pan, we're going to grease it with butter, and we're also going to flour it. So I did that by putting a little flour in here and just kind of moving it around and making sure that the whole loaf pan was coated. All right, for our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to mix our dry ingredients. So we have our flour, our brown sugar, and then in here we have baking soda, baking powder, and salt. So I'm just gonna mix these all together, make sure it's evenly distributed. All right, for our next step, we're going to combine all of the wet ingredients. So first, I'm going to lightly beat an egg. I'm going to add that to the bowl. And then I'm going to add to that, we have melted butter. And we have whole milk. And I'm also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'll just mix that all together. All right, for our next step, we're going to add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients, and we're going to do that slowly. I'm just gonna mix it together. All right, so for this step, what we're going to do is add fresh cranberries to our batter. So I'm using a whole bag of cranberries. It may seem like a lot, but trust me, it will turn out to be the perfect amount. All right, for the next step, we're going to transfer our dough into our loaf pan. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fill up my loaf pan halfway, and then I've made this really nice crumbly mixture. So it's turbinado sugar, brown sugar, there's a little bit of cinnamon, some flour, and also melted butter. So after I fill this up halfway, I'm going to sprinkle this all on top, and then we'll continue filling the rest of the dough. All right, now I'm going to put some more turbinado sugar along the top, just to give it a little bit of crunch when it's done. And this is what it'll look like. All right, and now it's time to put our bread into the oven. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's going to stay in there for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so it's been 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's time to take our bread out of the oven. So it looks amazing. While this is cooling, what you should do is go ahead and whip up a nice little glaze. Right here, I just cooked some cranberries and some orange juice and added some sugar, and I got this beautiful glaze right here. All right, so now I'm going to put the glaze on top. All right.
Okay, so keeping on the theme of cranberries, we have a really quick and easy drink for you to make. It'll be perfect for your upcoming holiday parties. It's called a Cranberry Orange Sparkler. So it can be made in a punch bowl or a pitcher. We're gonna make it in a punch bowl today. What you'll need is sparkling water, cranberry juice cocktail, orange juice, ginger ale, and frozen cranberries. Okay, so the first step is to add your sparkling water. Then after the sparkling water, you add equal parts orange juice and cranberry cocktail. And you can adjust your amounts if you want it more orangey or more cranberry. Next, you'll do your cranberry juice. And then once those three things are in there, you can give it a quick stir. And next you'll add some ginger ale. Generally you can do 2 times the amount of ginger ale than your orange juice or cranberry juice. So once that's all mixed up, all you need is your frozen cranberries. You can take a few and garnish in some cute glasses that are party appropriate. And then the rest you can put right in the punch, and they'll float in there and they'll look really cute.